Right, welcome back everybody to my first tunnels polytunnel build. Like as I said before, if you're not building a polytunnel, skip and go watch someone else. Right, today we're going to put in all or I'll show you how to put in the intermediate posts, the intermediate foundation tubes. Last time we put in the end ones, so that one and that one. I showed you how to put them in square and level, because your tunnel has got to be level from side to side. We've got a bit of a run from top to bottom, but that doesn't matter. You know, as long as you're not on Mount Everest, you'll be fine. But all these have still got to be upright in both planes. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing, putting in our intermediates. In my case, what I've called the Magnificent Seven. Hopefully when you've done it, it'll look like that, nice and straight, all the same height. Beauties. Right, let's get on. What I'll do, I'll just stick up on a tripod and focus, and I'll go through what I'm using, and if you didn't see the previous video, what this thing's all about, what I call the positioning spider. Basically, it's a third pair of hands that makes life so much easier. Right, let's get on with that. Right, so this is the most important thing I really want to share with people. It's this thing I made up, what I've called a position spider, because it's got 8 ends, blah de blah. All it is, 2B1 batten screwed together, but screwed together so the diameter in the middle perfectly fits the tube near enough, you know, and that will work as a third pair of hands to hold your tube still when it's in the hole, so then you can work on centering it and getting it upright. All right, the rest of it, if you watch the previous video, you'll know what it all is. So I'll set this up and actually show you how I do it. Right, so what we need to do to sight these is, we know our measurement is 5 foot. I've cable tied the end of the tape to the previous post, and we know that the inside of one to the outside of another tube will give us 5 foot centers. All right, so what we do is, I'll put my clamps on because I'm just concreting it, and that's all we need for the concrete. Slide my tube up through what I've called my positioning spider, and then what we got to do is set that to 5 foot and get our pipe something like upright. Now we've got our string line set, so we just bring it a bit closer to the string line. Again, trying to maintain upright. Five foot string line. Just put our spirit level underneath, square it up in both planes, push it down to the height of the string level, and we're good to go. Then put the 2 pins in either end, and that's it. Can't go anywhere. Fill it full of concrete. In my case, fill it full of concrete. How handy is that? Right, let's crack on. Right, so by using our positioning spider with our 2 pins now holding it in position, I mean, they're just pushed in, you ain't got to go mental. It's holding this exactly where you want it. On the 5 foot mark, level with our string that we set from our two ends, and it's upright in both planes. So now you can just, in my case, fill in the hole with concrete. So let's go and mix some concrete. Right, just quickly, how I mix cement. I've got no mixer up here, so I'm using one of these, which is called a mortar board. It just holds everything in place. Lightweight, and it's also really useful if you want to mix soil with fertilizer or soil with compost. It's just a handy thing to have. Anyway, that's a mortar board. Then some water in a watering can, makes it easy. Cement, aggregate. This is 20 mil to dust. All right, that's ideal for concreting, and you want to mix it at 5 to 1. You ain't got to be too accurate with this. I mean, it's a bit of foundation concrete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 of cement. Don't cheap out on your cement. Stick it in there. All right, that on top. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another of cement. And mix it dry. Cornish shovel, of course. No other shovel will do it. Mix it dry till it's all gone a uniform shape, colour. Uniform shape, uniform colour. Add water. Don't go mental. Add water, mix again. Add more water. Mix again. Right, done. You'll get it just so it doesn't go too wet, just holds its shape, splats flat. Right, let's go put it in our hole. Rhino bucket. Right, I'm using what we down here call a rhino bucket because I'm putting it in the hole with a trowel, so I can't tip it in with a wheelbarrow. All right, so half the mix, don't make it too heavy. We're going to stick it in the hole. For each hole, I've been doing 2 mixes, and I've been doing 2 holes a night because I've got 2 of those third-hand spiders. Just quietly doing it over a period of a week to get my holes done. Right, stick it in the hole. Right, so here we go. If you're a bit accident prone, or just put some tops on top of these so you don't poke yourself in the eye. Don't ask me how I know. Anyway, because we've got this nice and held in position, can't go anywhere. If you're scooping stuff out of a bucket, I recommend a bucket trowel with a flat end so it gets in around your bucket. And then it's just, how simple can it be? Chuck it in the hole. Nothing's going to move much because you've got it held in place with your third pair of hands. Bit of grass, don't matter. It's foundations. Never going anywhere, I promise you that. Not like me out sunny polytunnel. I got a video coming on that. You will laugh. Anyway, rinse and repeat. Go back, get the rest of it, stick it in the hole, give it a push down with a stick, and leave it till tomorrow. Then I'll do the last two, and then we can actually put some hoops up. And I've got some tricks for doing that as well. Right on. Well, thanks for watching on a lovely, lovely April evening, sun shining. Right, that's it. I best get on. I've got lots to do. Thanks for watching. Cheers and go on.